Larry just ran away. Where did he run to? Maybe this outside area. We have subtitles, so this could be the correct spot. Yep, it is. There's Larry. Hey, friend. Fancy meeting you here. All we did was follow you, Larry. So why'd you run away like that? Me? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I just got a bolt of inspiration from my new picture book. I just had to run. I was like, Cupiphany, huh? Right. Larry's gonna play dumb. And he's really, really good at playing dumb. Come on, Larry. What did you see? What did you witness? Please tell me you're not gonna be a witness in the trial. And yeah, he's lying. He was definitely on the airship at the time of the murder. Psych locks. Okay, we present the Magatama to do the Psych Lock Challenge. Let's do it. What is Larry hiding? No time for games, Larry. I'll find out what you're hiding. Look, Nick, you got it all wrong. I got nothing to do with this case. Come on, Larry. Even a baby could tell you're lying. If you weren't involved, Larry, then you wouldn't have been involved with this person, Ellen.
Take that!
You brought her to the Phoenix in the first place. You helped her escape from the crime scene and the police. Ah! Don't diss me, Nick. You're so convinced I'm lying. Let me ask you this. What makes you think I was on the airship anyway? Well, I mean, you took her away from the airship. Okay, he's doubling down on his lies. Here's proof you're on the airship. That card. Well, we don't have that card. But we have the business card wallet.
Take that!
Uh-oh. This is your business card wallet, Larry. You left it at the crime scene. Time to come clean, Mr. Butts. What you hiding? Fine, you got me. I'll tell you everything. Unlock successful. Okay, what did he actually see? Why was he there? I was gonna deliver the welcome to our wedding sign that they ordered from me. Wow, he took on an art job? Yeah, my wedding welcome signs are very popular on the internet. So that's how you met her? I mean, I saw her in the photo for the sign, but seeing her in person, she smiled at me and said thank you. Ah, I felt like I was hit by lightning. That's when you fell in love with somebody else's bride, huh? So, you were invited to a reception? Can you believe they said only family and relatives could attend? They wouldn't let me into the reception hall. Yeah, smart move on their part. I got upset and wandered around the airship. That must be when I dropped my business card wallet. Somebody else must have found it and brought it to the reception hall. Okay. I saw something incredible. Get a load of this. Oh man, he's doing the objection point. Larry, don't objection point at Phoenix. What the wiggity wag? It's a picture of a dinosaur flying outside? Pterodactyl. You assume it was actual time travel. Okay, Larry. All right. I told the butler about it. He said never mention it to anybody again. I like how he's just blowing bubbles out of his pipe. It's a bubble pipe and not like a smoking pipe. This is an amazing case. Did you tell Edgeworth about the time travel? No, Edgeworth would think I'm crazy. I even tell him I was just wandering around that day. I told him I met Ellie at the mooring dock, and then we ran away together. Yeah, I can see Edgeworth rolling his eyes at that. Man, so which cabin was Larry near? It's weird Larry saw a time slip. That is just plain weird, yeah. I'll take my card wallet back if you don't mind. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, this is for you. Another picture. Okay, so it looks like they have the the lantern statues here, but it's not two of the same statue like we found at the crime scene. They're different statues. It's a picture of the hold. Ellie right there in the middle. Yeah, where's the hold on the diagram? That thing at the bottom and the back. Why was she there? It was a prep area? Okay, she was in the hold getting ready for the reception. Makes sense. Thanks, Larry. That might help. Let's see. Can I get a closer zoom in on it? I don't think we can recognize any of the servants, but we do have those weird flowers, right? Wasn't there a weird flower found at the crime scene? Where's that photo? Yeah, those flowers by the victim, so, huh. Yeah, the whole door is controlled by security. How'd you get inside? That's a secret. Can't tell you. Oh, my gosh. Larry. Larry, that can't be the end of the investigation, though. Larry, you gotta tell us how you sneak into locked doors. Yeah, Phoenix has not. Maya has not met Ellen's. Okay, so let's meet Ellen, and that will be the end of the investigation, because it doesn't look like we can talk to Larry about anything else. We could probably present him stuff. Or he doesn't care. Sure, I stuck on board and was wandering around by myself, but you gotta believe me, I didn't kill anybody. Why were you sneaking around in the first place? Because it was fate? Yeah, follow my destiny. That's all I ever do. Larry. Yeah, let's just meet the defendant. Bring an end to this investigation. There are 2 days of investigation because this is going to be a 2-day trial. So I'm sure we'll come back and visit all those areas again. Understand this is Master Soren's best interest. Is that the butler guy? Yeah. The next president can't be married to a criminal. It would disgrace Sprocket Aviation. So you need to forget about the marriage and forget about him. Well, if it isn't Mr. Wright. So their marriage is off? There's no other choice. We can't have a criminal in the family. Why don't you wait until the trial to see whether or not she's actually a criminal? Because I'm going to prove her innocent, buddy. Poor Ellen. Yeah, what if she's proven innocent? Then she wouldn't be a criminal, and the wedding could happen. I think that's impossible. What do you mean that's impossible? I'm a great lawyer. Phoenix might look like an idiot, but he can do some amazing things. Thanks, Maya. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I understand your name is well known in the judicial world, for better or worse. Pierce, promise me this. If I can prove Ellen's innocence, don't stand in the way of the marriage. Very well. Not even the most talented lawyer in the world could change reality. And the reality is she's guilty beyond a shadow of a doubt. I think that's where you're wrong. She looks fantastic. She is definitely not a killer. Fine, you have my word. You'll be the one to regret this promise. Well, that sounds ominous. Now, if you'll excuse me. Sounds like something a culprit might say, like if he's planning to blackmail us over the wedding and the case. And Ellen, we finished our investigation. We'd like to talk to you about what we found. Okay, what did you find out? Well, here's the results. We have no results. You were standing in front of the victim with the murder weapon in your hands. What? Oh, no. It was not what it looks like. Troy was holding the murder weapon. When I found him, he was already dead. I panicked. I was hoping to go back in time again, like I did earlier. So I picked up the timekeeper from the pedestal and brought it over without thinking. You're so desperate, you're ready to try anything, huh? Well, that makes you an easy target for the prosecution. On that trip through time, nobody's gonna confirm it. Like, the closest we got to confirmation was a silly picture that Larry he drew. He saw a pterodactyl, and that was weird. Maybe that's just something else. Maybe it's a weird lantern. Maybe it's an origami crane or something. Not only that, but apparently Pierce told Larry to keep quiet about it. So why would Pierce want Larry to keep quiet about it unless Pierce is the killer? Because he's got major killer vibes. He's very much trying to ruin the wedding. But Larry thinks there's an actual time machine. And that's another reason to keep things secret. Like, we don't want them to know about the secret time machine. That could change the history of the world forever. Speaking of your in-laws, we did find your key card there. We said to keep an eye on it for you. I lost it while getting ready for the reception. I looked everywhere. I'm glad you found it! Well, at least she's not angry? So, I guess in court, I'll have to prove time travel is real. Okay, fine. Yeah, he was being killed. I was time traveling. That makes me innocent. Yeah, that's great. Edgeworth is not gonna believe that. That's not gonna work at all. To be continued. Oh boy. So, next up we get to go in the courtroom and try to talk about time travel. Hopefully the judge won't have me thrown out.